Hey everybody, a Retro Geek Dad here, back with another toy review. This time we have the G.I. Joe Classified Series B.A.T. Battle Android Trooper. I picked this up from the Hasbro Pulse website. It was like retail, I think retail's like $20, $25, somewhere in that area. So yeah, and this is kind of like the iteration of the B.A.T. 1 from the original toy line. Not the B.A.T. 2, which was more of a greenish color, kind of techno-y color. Anyway, so this is Battle Android Trooper. We'll just go over the packaging real quick. Really cool, artwork right here. We've got the battle damaged robot head with the cybernetic eye showing through. Pretty cool, really cool. Here on the side, got this nice little side picture. Battle Android Trooper. Battle damage, he's got like a laser or something right here. Not quite sure. That eye, that really pops out. Real kind of transformery. On the back you have your classified mural picture with all the characters on it. All the legal stuff here at the bottom. This is number 33. And of course you got all your logos on the side. UPC code on the bottom. Let me get my macro lens here. So there is your UPC code. More legal information there. But yeah, we're gonna open him up. He comes with a lot of accessories. We've got the battle damaged head, all the arm attachments, covers. There's a battle damaged cover and a regular cover for his exposed wires. Little blaster, backpack to store the arms in. So this is going to be really cool. Kind of excited for this one. So we're going to open them up, check them out, and see what we got. Okay, so what we're going to do is a little piece of tape here at the bottom we're going to cut. Get him out. And he comes with his standard Hasbro don't stick anything in your mouth choking hazards. This is just that little piece of paper there. So comes standard with all your classified figures. Just take a quick look. So he does have his backpack. His backpack you can store the extra arms in. He's got kind of like a robot grabbing hand here. There's that hand. Go ahead and pull all these out and I'll take a look at them. Here's a piece of tape over the blaster. Okay. So I'll take a look at the arms real quick. So he's got like a drill drill arm, and then he's got a flamethrower arm. There is his blaster. And there is his battle damaged face, which is really cool. You see the little cybernetic eye. This is the cover. This is the undamaged cover that fits over his chest to kind of protect his wires and stuff. And then he's got a battle damaged that goes over and protects his wires. Actual figure itself, take a quick look at. So really cool. The original figure from the 80s, it was a linear sticker where you could kind of see depth in it when you rotated it. Now it's just kind of molded on there. He's got his blaster holder, his robot arm. Really good detail. I'm wondering if both arms are interchangeable. I'll have to check that out. There's regular undamaged head. So it's a really cool figure. We'll go ahead and we'll jump into it. So Articulation His head is on a ball joint, and then there is a separate neck joint there, so he's got that one, and then the actual head turns. Shoulders, they're on a joint, back and forth. That's about it right there. And then we have rotation here, the top of the arm and the bicep. No double joint on the elbows. And the wrist, of course, we have rotation and back and forth with that. The body, it has a joint here where you can rock it back and forth. There's also a in the waist, kind of clicks. And legs, we have the ball joint. There is no top rotation in the top of the legs here. Knees are very hard to bend. I believe they're double jointed. Yep, double jointed knees. Just really hard to bend them stiff. Top of the boots, we have rotation. Ankle, that back and forth, rotation. A little bit of rock to it, not much, but those are really clicking in there. So we've got that. As far as the hands go, let's take a look. So I'll show you the pegs real quick. So the pegs are pretty thick. You don't really have to worry about them breaking when you go to change out the hands. I know that was one of my concerns. So both hands do come off, so you can, interchange. Snap in pretty good. Let's try the robot one. Yeah, so they do snap in pretty good, nice and tight. Let's try the flamethrower. Yeah, so they all snap in really good, nice and tight, and it's a clean fit. There's really no gap there. So I'm happy with that. Let's try the blaster. So when you put the regular arms in, same thing. They go in real nice and clean. There's really not a lot of fighting to them. So they fit in nice and clean. They don't feel like they're gonna pull out. So his blaster, we'll put in this one. So there is a separate trigger finger. So that should, yep. So the trigger finger actually does go into the trigger. There's that. Let's see how let's try this. So the backpack actually has, instead of them just sitting in there like they did on the original, there actually is little plugs similar to the hands. So you can actually kind of plug them in. So it's more of them just kind of, you plugging them and them sitting there than an actual like connection. Let's see, that one connected, but these right here, they just kind of, you push them down in the hole and they sit there. So there's really not a big strong connection. And of course there's a tab on the back where they can go in. So I like that. That looks nice. So he's got his interchangeable arms. That looks sharp. So I'll set that to the side. So these are his chest piece coverings. These are to cover the wires and stuff. So they kind of snap in. That's the battle damaged. Let's see what that looks like with the battle damaged head. So the head's a little difficult. I don't know if you can tell, but there's the little pistons that would make the V in the neck. That would go on the front. So the head clicks on. So there is the battle damaged with the battle damaged chest piece. Let's see if that's any clearer. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like how you can kind of see through the holes there. Of course, if that's the weak spot, having the, I hope those aren't grenades, they're more like smoke bombs, but if they're grenades, that's not very smart. Just one shot to that, boom. But let's check out the regular cover. So there's a notch here at the bottom. There's a notch at the bottom and two at the top, and that's what those sit in. So it snaps in, but it's not a, you got to fight to get it off connection. So yeah, you can just go right underneath that to remove it. So popping the head off is the tricky part. Putting it on is not too bad, so it's the popping it off part. So there is with the undamaged. But in my opinion, not having it on there, because that's the look that I was used to. I think there was like a clear piece of plastic on the vintage one, on the 80s O-ring ones. I think it was just like a clear see-through piece of plastic. And then snap that on. And this guy's ready to roll. Of course, a lot of people, they'll troop build, so they'll have, you know, a bunch of these. So that's pretty cool. Of course, I would like to see the BAT-2. The BAT-2 had kind of a retro-y feel. Like he had a green face, and there was a lot of orange, and there were some greens on there too, like 80s pop-out green. So I like to see those. But yeah, it's a really cool figure. Put on his flamethrower hand. And then when you're not using the regular robot hand, it can go right back in there. That popped off. We'll put that back on. You can just put the regular hand in there. So this guy's ready to rock. He's got his flamethrower. He's ready to go. So yeah, that's a really cool figure. Real happy with it. I know some of these are really hard to find. But like I said, I got this one off of the Hasbro Pulse website. Always check there. It's about retail, maybe just a little bit higher than retail, but you're not paying scalper prices. So, and always remember, don't feed the scalpers. Never feed the scalpers, because they'll keep eating. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Good luck to you out there trying to find these. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again next time.